What's up, guys? It's Brandon with Extreme Daily Drives, where we are always balling on a budget and wrenching in our garage. Today we're going to install a new hood prop slash strut to get this hood further up in the air, and we're going to get rid of this guy. So here's the hood strut lift. I haven't opened it yet. I've had it for about 2 months. I was on the first group buy. It was one that's on Facebook. If you guys aren't on the 3rd Gen Prelude Facebook groups, I don't know what you're doing, but you're missing out on a ton of stuff. But let's go ahead and get this opened and see what's inside. Alright guys, so check it out. Painted our brackets black. Turned out pretty darn good. This guy is the lower one that gets mounted on the firewall, and this guy's the one that actually gets mounted on the hood. So I'm sure you're asking yourself, hey, why do I really need this product? Well, let me show you. So this is the Prelude's hood fully extended. It's kind of hard in the small garage to see the angle at which it currently sits. But if you were going to try to pull the engine out or anything like that, you just have no room. The hood is too long and comes out too far. So the beauty of this hood prop is this will actually sit the hood pretty much vertical once installed. So what prevents this hood from being completely opened up is, see that little Phillips head screw right there? That's like a little metal stopper. So we got to remove that on each side, and that will allow us to fully extend the hood so it's pretty much vertical. So if you're lucky like me, one of the stopper screws comes right out and the other one gets stripped, and now we got to drill it out. Yay! There we go. So now that we got those stoppers removed, look how far the hood opens. Check it out. And right about there is where we start hitting some resistance. So practically vertical, and what this hood strut's going to do is allow us to open it this high every time and stay up. Alright, so start installation. Now that we got those clips removed, I'm going to go ahead and install this lower mount first. And basically the way this guy goes is this bolt's going to come out. It's going to go through this hole. Actually, there's a new bolt that comes with the hardware. This thing's going to fit like this, and then underneath this weather stripping here, which we're going to pull back, there are 2 holes, and so Allen bolts will go through these 2 holes here, allowing us to install this. Alright, that bolt's removed. Now we're going to install this, and as you can see, you're going to put the bolt on, then the aluminum spacer. Alright, so a very important part of this installation, which had me a little bit confused, is this actually goes underneath the plastic, not underneath the metal, which I initially thought it did. So it goes sandwiched between the top of the plastic cowl and then the metal firewall. So anyway, make sure you are aware of that and don't try to fit it another way like somebody I know. So to tighten these little guys down, you're going to need an 8mm socket. Get in there. And a 3mm Allen key, wrench, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so scratch the 8mm. You're going to need some needle nose pliers. That's the easiest way to do this. Alright, so when you're finished, that's what it kind of should look like. Weather stripping's back on there. It's over that piece of plastic. And yeah, so this guy's nice and solid. So we got our mounting point for the bottom. Now is actually the difficult part. If you're like me, I always do the easy parts first. The more difficult part is going to be mounting the upper bracket to the top of the hood, and that requires some drilling, and that requires some measurements, and that requires some special provided screws. So let's go ahead and start that. Okay, so for mounting the bracket here, you want to find your 3 holes here, which are kind of the center of the hood, these 3, and you want to go to the right of it. So you want to make sure that this piece here is actually going to hit something when you mark it. So you want to go something like that, and you want to make sure that this hole is about 5/8 of an inch away from that left hole. So I'm going to drill some pilot holes. Make sure that when you're doing this that you're killer careful, because you can go all the way through and dent your hood or puncture your hood. So when you're drilling, let the drill bit do the work. Use sharp drill bits and you should be fine. Also too, if you listen to it, you can tell when it's about to punch through. So you can take it easy. See that? And just ease through. So now that we got our pilot holes drilled, we are going to grab a 3/8 bit. Nice and new one, because we need to drill a hole that this little guy slides into nice and tightly. This is called a nutsert. You can get a tool that actually installs this, or if you're balling on a budget like we are here, you just kind of run what you brung. I'm going to drill that hole. This guy should slide in there nice and tight, and then we're going to pull it in with that nut and secure the top bracket. You're going to want to take your time with this step, gradually working your way up to that 3/8 bit. So I've gone through a couple bits now, just keep enlarging these holes and just gently breaking through, because again, you don't want to hammer on this thing and go unless you got multiple hoods laying around your house. You want to be careful with this. So we got our holes drilled in our hood, and now I'm going to show you how to install one of these nutserts, unless you have a nutsert installation tool, which I've never heard of before this product actually came out, so I didn't run out and buy one. But anyway, we're going to use the bolt that we took from the wiper motor assembly. Stick that through. Actually, don't do that yet. Then we're going to take the nut that's provided with the kit. We're going to screw it on almost all the way. That looks good. Then we're going to stick it through our piece, grab a nutsert, and we're going to thread that on. So, alright, so that's on there now. So everything's connected. So now what we're going to do is we're going to install this thing, push this into the hood, and we're going to actually tighten this nut. While tightening this nut, it'll kind of compress this piece into the hood and allow us to go ahead and tighten our bolts all the way. Basically remove all this and put our new nice Allen heads in. So we're going to give it a shot. This is taking me entirely too long. And it's like 90 degrees in here, and I have like a million things I want to do to the car today, and yeah, so anyway, enough about all that. So let me show you what happened. Boom, got the bracket installed. Here's the thing though, I only used 2 nuts because that third one just didn't work out for me, man. If you watch my other videos, I told you that I'm terrible at drilling holes into metal. It's never accurate, and with these nutserts, it's got to be dead on. If it's not dead on, you got to modify the bracket, which I tried, and if you can't modify the bracket, then it's just not going to line up. So we got 2 bolts in there. I think it's going to be fine. I have the currently have the hood prop on the lowest position, the one to the left. So you can see there, this is the lowest position. So when it's installed, it'll be kind of like stock, but we want this thing vertical. So I'm going to install over on this side, and let's see what we get. Alright guys, there you have it. Got it moved over. You need 2 13mm wrenches to tighten that guy. And now I got it moved over, and you can see it is basically straight up and down right now, which is pretty sweet. Check it out. So yeah, pretty cool. So a couple things about this product. Number one is I got it on the very first group buy. It's possible this thing may change over time. Number two is when I measured for that top bracket, I should have had the hood totally up and down. It would make it would have made it easier for me to mark it, but instead I was using the stock prop kind of configuration, which made it more difficult for me to make accurate markings with the bracket that mounts to the hood. Going forward for me, if I have to use the nutserts thing, I'm just going to buy the tool, because doing it with the nut or the bolt and the nut and tightening it all down, I mean, if I had to do it again, I could, but there was a definite learning curve for me with that. So down in the description, you're going to find a link to this product on Facebook, and there will also be another link to a very detailed instruction on how to install this. It's what I followed when I did it, and I watched it probably 7 times during the installation. So anyway, on to bigger and better things. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Later.